A fight for the right to be number one. It's the coach. This is the 2019 season on EA Sports. Straight ahead, it's a battle of the top two teams in the AFC West, as it'll be the Oakland Raiders as they get set to match up against the LA Chargers. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the StubHub Center, 20 miles south of downtown LA. Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West between the Oakland Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. Hi, everybody. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their last 8 games. On the other side of the field for the visiting Raiders, it's been perfection so far. They come in here unbeaten at 14-0. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Here's Desmond King on the return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
In terms of the other people who are the candidates, and he needs to be absolutely beyond spectacular. I think it's going to be really, really tough. But you know something? Being his team MVP, that's not such a bad thing, is it?
No, and he has been great for this team, no doubt about that. 8 quarters to prove himself. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. With that, let's check out how the Chargers line up on offense.
Keenan Allen checks every box.
On second down, Rivers again. This is Gordon on the dump off. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40.
Of course, the guy carrying the football will, but how about the coaching staff? When they go in and talk contracts, when they talk to reporters, hey, we had a 1,000-yard rusher this year. That means something in today's NFL.
Throwing Rivers. This is caught by Williams.
And breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make this a second down. A look there at how the Raiders will start defensively. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew.
Now Rivers going to give to Gordon on the draw. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
You go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Second down, Rivers. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
About being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball.
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
DeAndre Washington, his first carry. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. Now Carr throwing on second down. Steps away to his left. Out left side here to Bryant. That catch good for only a yard.
Get down.
From the gun, it's Carr. And that is incomplete. A first down throw here for Rivers. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Be frustrating because they moved the football. They just didn't get any points out of it.
But warm-up QB2 is bringing the back up. I mean, my goodness, you take them downfield and you don't score points. You know I'm being totally facetious.
Now a second down throw for Rivers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have the center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Yeah, that play is blown up, losing yardage.
They tried to run right into the teeth of the defense on third down, but looked like those teeth were pretty sharp.
They were having absolutely none of it, stuffed them for a loss.
Yeah, couldn't get any leverage up front and move people aside in order to run the ball.
And his kick here is good. On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. And he's going to get this one across the 30. Now a play fake here on first down. Over the middle, Cooper with it. There he goes, Amari Cooper. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of.
Rivers now from the 50. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now Gordon on first down. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39.
Defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Rivers now on second down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Throwing, Rivers. And this is going to be incomplete. Carr gives to Richard. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Nowhere to go that time. Now Carr on the bootleg. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there.
With not much of a tacky area on the glove. In fact, there was none. I actually remember in cold weather games wearing the old scuba gloves, which you'd wear in diving, but they would split too easily in the course of a game. Then the glove manufacturers got smart and started adding to it, and here we are today.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Here's a give to Richard. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple, down to the 19. On second down, here's Carr. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. They're starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use Fortnite.
Well, you're impressed,
And
aren't you?
I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not
That
mistaken,
does,
correct?
that does.
That's where we are right now to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
They run it here with Gordon.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
On third down, Rivers. He's going to float this one deep right side. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. They go with Washington to begin the drive. And he's got room. Wow, evasive.
Make them miss.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. Carr to throw on second down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Throwing his Carr on third down. And that is incomplete.
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. Play, you feel like it's coming. The first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old school defense right now.
And they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked by Darryl Worland, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Now after the INT, it's Carr. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. On 1st down, Carr. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Carr. He's going to rifle one deep. And this is caught inside the 5. Here's Carr to throw. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Hey, boys, got 4 down. Sit. Run 80. 80 high.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
4 down.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And this one goes nowhere.
4 down. Hey, ready.
Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line.
We got 3. We got down.
They go play action here on 1st down. Going deep here for Bryant. And that is incomplete. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Raiders out in front. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. The weather might be cold, but the playoff races are heating up here on this final Sunday before Christmas. So let's get to it. We'll get started out in Denver. And in the second quarter, it's the Bears who are out in front. 2 touchdown passes there for Teddy Ballgame. From there, we head east to check out the Jets at home at MetLife Stadium. And things didn't work out so well as they fall to the visiting New England Patriots. 31-6, the final score. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore and check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. Tyrod Taylor, a touchdown pass in the victory. In our game has been the play of Derek Carr that's led the way. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to Brandon Gaudin.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. Here comes Ryan Switzer to return it. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Down.
Now Carr. Flush to his right. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40. Now a handoff to Rashard. And down inside the 35 he goes to the 32-yard line. Again, it's Rashard. And he'll go down at the 28. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Encroachment, defense.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. To the right side, incomplete to Washington. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. On second down, Washington. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. On first and goal, Washington. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. He's going to get it running right. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown.
Some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
380.
Throwing again. Rivers on 2nd and 10. And to the right side here, it's Allen.
Often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And this has been a familiar sight.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Carr now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Escapes the sack. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Now a play fake. Carr rolling to his right. He may try and run for this. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40. Out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he will try, but he can't. He can't escape the end zone. Carr now on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Shotgun now for Carr. Space to maneuver at the 40. He'll get this one to Switzer. They'll run it now out of the gun. No, bottled up. Oh, it's out. It's loose. And picked up by the Chargers. And they take possession of the football. So we've got a challenge. Our referee's going to take another look on the tablet. He's going to be watching to see if the knee was down prior to the ball coming out.
No, I love what you just said there. You nailed it, because if the ball's shifting or moving before the knee or any other part of the body hits the ground, then that'll be considered a fumble.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed. After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Four down, check. 80 high.
Rivers now to throw on 1st down. Allen has it, left side. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
390.
2nd down, Rivers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Gordon loses the football. It's loose. This is Richard. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
Let's get it. Down. Blue 80.
On the ground, Richard. And an alley to run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 13. On 1st, here's Washington. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10.
Down.
Staying on the ground with Washington. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8. Washington on 3rd and short. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that play. Now they'll throw with Carr. And he almost intercepted it. Carr now on 3rd and goal. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that will bring up an interesting decision. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is going absolutely nowhere.
We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. This is Gordon on the dump off. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line.
And they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
We saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Rivers again. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They'll throw again, Rivers, and this is going to be incomplete. Richard. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Get down, get down.
Right back to him on first down. Oh, he's got a little daylight. The 20. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Get down, get down.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And on the ground they go with the running back. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. And they'll run it here. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
Carry the ball at this rate.
Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you. I have to say, I am impressed at your discipline because you came here and you said you were not going to eat any of the media buffet. You made it to the end. You didn't consume a single calorie.
I appreciate that. What you missed is me going to the concession stand outside of your eyesight and getting it done that way. Look, I mean, they were serving the good stuff. I had to do it.
Oh, man, but you're svelte, in good shape, but yeah, you cheated a little bit. We'll let it slide.
I appreciate that. Always a pleasure to work with you.